Righto guys, we're back at the seats again. So what I'm going to do, I've got Strike foam carpet cleaner. This is all from Woolworths, right? I've never had to go this far before. Normally degreaser and that pulls it up, okay? I've got carpet stain remover, and this one here, see look, this must work. This one actually works because it actually says it. So we're going to have a play, I suppose. So we've got this one here. This is probably the worst seat here, and we've got this one. So if I can get that to work. There we go. Alright, so we're going to spray this one onto this one. Hopefully get some more out. On, off. Alright. So yeah, alright. So I'm going to put as much of this one on this one as I can. And see if it does actually work. Okay, so that's that one there. Righto, last but not least, what's it called? Strike carpet foam cleaner. And we will spray that onto, rightio. We'll spray that one onto that one, like that. I like this one the best because it like foams up. But that doesn't mean it's going to work, does it? I'll do this whole seat, I suppose. Actually, I'll do the centre bit, and then I reckon the one that said, right, so that's on that one. My guess is, I reckon, idea for pets: eliminates odours, removes stains, and reveals. We'll spray this one here on this side here, so we can see the difference, you know what I mean? Like, because they're both about as dirty as each other. And I'll give it a bit of a scrub and that, and we'll see what happens. If nothing else, they definitely won't smell of degreaser anymore, eh? Alright, so I'll do that. I'm going to pressure wash it and we'll see where we go, and then we'll try for the results, because I haven't done them again. We'll try again on that to see if the results match, you know what I mean? So we know which one done which, and then we'll try it on that, and that way we'll all know what crazy shit to put on your seats. Alright, here we go. I'll rub that in, pressure wash it off, see how we go. Right, I reckon we made a bit of progress. Most of them all work about the same though. So this one here, right, was done with this brush one, which I think actually has come up quite well. Do you guys, that's a lot cleaner, isn't it guys? Right, and then this one here was that pink spray. I don't think that has worked as well as that. So the pink spray is not as good. The foam one, but, so the one we sprayed on that foamed up, which was this one, which I sprayed on this side here, to me looks like it's come up fairly good. But then I used this pink spray one on that side, and it looks better than that side. So I don't know. All I know is that that seat there, I feel is the best. So I'm going to use that one on the back seat now. So I'm going to move that out of the way and use that scrub one and scrub that whole seat there, and I reckon that'll finish that one off. But I'm getting to a point with this where I'm sick of cleaning them, and they're just going to go in, because 3,000 k's there and 3,000 k's back, that's 6,000 k's with grubby kids in the car. Yeah, alright, so I'm going to clean that last one up now, and yeah, that'll be it. I might go out and have a look at the formula now actually before I do that. What do you reckon? That sounds like a good idea. The boys have done a bit more. Righto, so the formula has come along well. The boys have been stuck into it. We couldn't find one rear plastic without one side was cracked, which you can see that one there. So we're just going to have to repair that one. So anyone that gets the shits with me when they ring here to buy a part and I say, sorry, I'm not selling that, or any VN parts or any HR parts, it's because that happens. Like, I've got 10 VN Commodores and I still haven't got a good one of them for one of my cars. We do sell a lot of parts, but I do build a lot of cars as well. Even stuff that you guys don't see gets built here and sold. But anyway, alright, formula. Okay, so the hood liner's gone in. See, we put those things up and that's got a good hood liner in it now. You're starting to put the plastics back together. That was our carpet. Like, how good that carpet come up, see? You can see those little spots, but, you know, clean the dash soon. Yeah, it's going to be good. He needs to take that out. We need to get a different one of them. That's too rough for this car. Let's try and get a cigarette lighter out of another one. Yeah. But it's coming along, like it's going to be good. We're booked in, we couldn't get the windscreen guy out here till Thursday to pull front and rear screens out. There's a little bit of rust to repair, and then we're going to put a new screen in the back and get it tinted and another front windscreen. Front bar's off to fit the intercooler up. I don't know, she's coming up good. Probably going to get some white paint mixed up because I'll actually rub back around the windscreens and just paint back to about here. And that way we can mask that off when we actually paint the car and redo it. We'll paint the bonnet and we'll do some touch-ups on strips like this just to tidy the car up. But yeah, it's coming along. But I had a message from a guy, and there's been some input towards our trip out to Uluru or Ayers Rock. Thinking heading down south towards Adelaide. It's only about 4 hours longer to go down, and then we can go through Silverton, where the Mad Max Museum is. Then sort of tag onto down at Adelaide and then head back up Broken Hill. And then another bloke messaged and said the 29th was the Red Centre Nats. I feel a bit silly taking this to the Red Centre Nats, but at the same time it's a road trip more than anything, so I might end up at the Red Centre Nats, which would be good if any of you guys are there. I'd love to meet you, come and say hello. And then we'll come back through Longreach, Blackall, and I think there's dinosaurs along there somewhere where we can go check out the dinosaur stuff. I'd really like to show you guys overseas a lot of Australia. I love this country. I've travelled all over the world, and honestly, being home is awesome. You know, like it's I appreciate that everyone loves their own country, but I do too. Anyway, and I'd love to show you guys and share it with you. But anyway, all right, I think that's it for me now. With the seats, I'm going to finish them off and that'll be it for them. They'll be going in how they are now. We will re-look at those leather seats and maybe get them recovered because I do like them. But for this trip, in the hot weather, because it's going to be hot out west, like it's going to be 35, 40 degrees, and with the leather and kids and burning their legs, I can just hear the tears now. So we're going to run with the velour and the tinted windows and good aircon and VN. See you. Rightio, so this one here I reckon's been the best one. I've redone that seat, I've redone that one a little bit, and I've really scrubbed into this one, and that's basically us. I'm done with it from there on in. That'll be clean enough. So yeah, but if you're going to go and buy a cleaner, now I know a guy said there was a good cleaning company in Gympie, but to get to Gympie and buy the stuff, I bought this stuff at like 8:45 last night before Woolworths shut on my way home. So just doing the best you can with what you got, and it won't smell of degreaser anymore. But these seats were putrid. These are the worst ones I've ever done, to be honest. But they're going to come up good. It's going to be mint. So by Monday or Tuesday we'll have the seats back in. I really just want to put the steering wheel on, to be honest. But yeah, anyway, it's coming up good. Cheering. We've kicked a goal. So probably some of that stuff there, which is just Woolworths, I think it's $3 or $4. You don't desperately need that one, but you could probably spray that on first. And then this one here is the go. That one there's the best one with that brush. It worked a treat. Like, look at that. That's so much better. That's them done now. I'm not doing any more. But yeah, they've come up really well. Yeah, like it's good. I'm pretty happy with that. What do you guys reckon? I'll try and lift a picture from somewhere and I'll put it up now. So that's what it was like. And yeah, and there's another one, so you can sort of see the difference of what the seats were like. Yeah, so that's a result. I'm pretty happy with that. So yeah, all right. They'll dry out Monday, Tuesday, get them in. Guys coming to pull the windows out Thursday. We'll get the fuel pump in it and get it on the hoist so we can get started on the turbo kit. And yeah, we'll be getting ready. I think we're going to put the SV89 wheels on it for this road trip. But I don't know too. I've got some 18s there I wouldn't mind to put on it, or I've got some Simmons as well. But I'll work it out. I don't know. We'll have a bit of a look and see where it ends up. Oh, formula time. How good's this? I just got back to the yard now from doing a tow. The boys have started putting her back together. How good did that seat come up? Like, isn't that amazing? And that carpet, like, it's pretty good too. But yeah, the seats are looking spot on. Got a tidy parcel shelf in there. We're gonna have to, the hood liner's in, but it's sagging a bit there. We'll have to look at that when the screen comes out. Just putting our new wheel on. She looks good too. So yeah, the formula is, she's definitely coming together for our big road trip. We've got the front bar off ready for the intercooler. And yeah, so the screen's come out on Thursday. and she's coming up good. I'm wondering, what do you guys reckon? This Saturday live, I'm thinking about getting this, wheels, flares, lowered, matte black. What do you reckon? Should we do a quick Saturday morning build on the little Suzuki? But anyway, all right, the boys are going to continue on with the formula and see where we end up. Just picked up this beautiful Corona, about to unload it now, and a heap of Volvos today, which is not very exciting at all. All right, guys. Formula update. Righto, so I'll go right through and show you what we've done. Okay, so when this come in, obviously it was putrid, okay, and it had tint all falling off the windows. Thursday, the rear and front screen are going to come out, so we can put a new screen in it, put a better one in here and get it retinted. We've replaced all our rubbers from around the doors, as you can see, okay, and it's come up really well. And as including the rubbers on the backs of the doors. So it's just made a big difference to how tidy it is. All the Bailey channel and stuff's been replaced from all tatty stuff. Now, we've got that carpet in that I pressure washed, okay, and we've got the Calais seats in, which is good. A good parcel shelf in the back, we're still going to put the tail light in. The hood line is sitting in, but still needs a bit of finishing off. Okay, right, front seats are in, they've come up pretty clean. I'm very happy with actually how those Calais seats have come up. Got our steering wheel on. I'm just pressing the clutch then, and it's nowhere near as heavy as the SV89. Like, that thing was insane, but this thing's pretty good. This week we're going to get these switches swapped out, so they're better. The rest of the dash is pretty good. There's a little bit of writing still on the dash here, see across the top there. I'm going to put a stereo in, a hands-free one, and we'll put speakers in and all that sort of stuff, so it's got a stereo. Obviously we've got to put the baby restraint in for Mia's booster seat for the big trip. Yeah, so we're getting there. I've got a rear lip that we're going to, SS lip, we're going to put on this rear bar, get rid of that stickers. We've given it half a sort of clean. We're going to give it a buff. I'm not going to paint it as such before it leaves on the big trip, okay, but we will do some touch-ups and make it a little bit tidier. I'm going to paint the bonnet, okay, because we're going to leave this bonnet on. We found some cold air induction in the yard. Oh, okay, so that's there, that's all put up. The water pump is shot on it, okay. I've ordered another water pump. I've ordered a belt, so they'll be here in the next couple of days. The aircon system is to the old gas. Okay, so we're going to find another car in the yard here that's been retrofitted to the R134A gas and change over the dryer, receiver and all the lines so that can be gas, so the aircon's going to work for us. Front bar's still off for the intercooler. We've actually got an intercooler here off a Saab, I think it was, and it measures up and seems like it's going to fit. So we might just run a second-hand intercooler instead of buying one. Just to go with the theme of this build where it's just crap out of the yard to make this thing as tidy as we can. Here's Captain now with the intercooler. Okay, so see, and by running, see, it looks like it was made to fit in there, that intercooler. But by running that intercooler, it's not going to look like we've got an intercooler. See what I mean? That looks like a radiator. So
couple of 90s on there to go straight up underneath there and then up through.
It'll fit in quite well and come back up through here. But by running that intercooler, I'm going to get a mod plate for the turbo anyway. Okay, so but at least it doesn't look like it's turboed, and we might get away with it a bit more rather than getting pinned all the time. See what I mean? Like,
we'll get it mod plated anyway.
Yeah, but it fits, and I don't have to spend any more money, which is mad. Wheels are a contentious issue.
Oh, here we go.
I've got a set of 18s at home I want to put on it. He doesn't want me to. I'm definitely going to take the SS wheels off. I'm not selling them, I'm not getting rid of them, I'm just taking them off. He wants just to put the SV89 wheels on because they've got brand new tyres on. We'd have to balance them because they were terrible. But I'll try them on. I've got a set of 15-inch Simmons as well, but I'd have to buy tyres for them. Or the 18s, I've got to buy tyres as well, but the 18s are really light. I'll bring them over and we'll have a wheel day. But anyway, all right. So that's sort of where we're at with the SV89 and the road trip, really. It's come up quite well from what it was. Just putting those windows in made a big difference. We're gonna, once the rear window's in, we'll go get these quarters tinted and the back one retinted. But she has come up really well. Now, I'm going to sell a car. And then this doesn't happen very often. I've been asked a lot of questions. Do I ever finish anything? Not really. Do I care? Not really. For me, it's about building the cars. Once they're built, what am I going to do? Go and lose my license in them? I get obsessed with wheels, and I get obsessed with building a chassis, or I get obsessed with a motor. That's what it's about for me. I do have cars that are finished, but they just sit in my driveway. I'd rather work on them and do that sort of stuff. So the car I'm going to sell is this 300ZX. I had a guy offer me crazy money for it. I knocked him back. I should have taken the money, but basically since I've done that video and we got it running, I drove it home a couple of times and it sat here. Awesome car. We're going to get that out this week. I'm going to get that little bit of paint fixed, go through, fix anything that's not perfect on it, and then put it up for sale. That'll fund my new cameras and a lot of this trip over to Ayers Rock. We'll do something. Either way, we're going to see a lot of this country on this trip. It's going to be mad. Right. For you guys that follow me on Instagram, you would have seen the 18s that I want to put on the Formula, which are these ones. Letho hates them, but I love them. I've had them for ages. I actually went and got one of these repaired because one was cracked. So I'm thinking about running them on the Formula. I might have to lower it. And I'm going to go and see Bob Jane about some tyres. I'll go see them today actually. But it's a sad day. I am swapping the Jag. This one, if you had seen on Instagram, I put it up before. It's got 20s on it. This was my daily for quite a while, XJ6 Series 3. Van der Pla. She's not a bad car, but I did do some video ages ago on it, but I just never put it up. Got a mad steering wheel, leather trim. They actually run these things, bucket seats in the back. See there, it's got buckets. See, twin buckets. But yeah, it's got little interior issues like that, but all in all, it's actually not a bad car. Big set of 20s. And I'm about to head over now to young Jake's place to swap him. And we're going to do a motorbike. It's a 650 high, I don't know what it is actually. Husong. It's a Husong 650, but it's sort of it'll be sort of a half bobber, half motocross. It's a V-twin build sort of thing. I've got an idea in my head, but I'll show you the bike soon when we go and drop this off. And yeah, so what do you reckon about the 18s on the Formula? Letho hates them. I reckon they're awesome. The trim's come up well. I don't know when this video is going to go up, but the live feed this Saturday will be the turbo kit going onto the Formula. I'm only going to put a thumbnail up today for that, but I'm pretty happy with this Formula. It is actually coming up so good. Like, it's just unbelievable. The windscreen's coming out tomorrow, so we can do a little bit of rust around the screens and then get the other bits tinted. It's just come up so well. It's unbelievable how good this thing is now. Yeah, it runs good. It's going to be awesome. It's just turned into such a solid car. Even the bonnet scoop's really starting to grow on me. But yeah, the front bar's off because we've got to fit an intercooler on Saturday morning. So anyway, yeah, live feed this week will be turbo kit. We'll say goodbye to the Jag. I can't believe how much stuff I'm swapping. I never swap things, and yeah, it just seems like lately it just seems to be swap deals. No one's ever got anything that I want. That's probably half the problem, except for cash. But yeah, all right guys, just sort of keep you updated and keep on moving. See you. Okay guys, so we've ended up with a bike. Okay, I know I've got those other bikes there to build, but this thing's actually, yeah, I don't know, it'll be all right. Bars back down to here. Modify that front guard a bit, get rid of this seat, get rid of the rear guard, bob it there, lower the back a bit. Let's talk about yeah, I don't know, I think I'll be able to make something sort of cool out of it. It'll be sort of a bobber motocross sort of style thing. I saw a couple of pictures of a few that have been done, and I sort of picked a little bit out of each one to see what I want to do, and we'll see what we can build, eh? But yeah, so I've got a bike to do in the next couple of weeks, which is going to be pretty cool. Summer's coming, yeah. And the VN, she's just awesome. So, I think that's it for today's video. There's been a few updates I've done, and then today you've seen what's going on. And yeah, we'll be back with more of the SV89 trip next time. Yeah, all right guys. Like, subscribe. The subscribers have gone up. If you haven't subscribed yet, please do. It does mean a lot to me, and it means a lot to the channel moving forward. But really happy guys. Things are working well. See you.